survivors. This is the State of Decay 2 stream. I'm your host, Geoffrey Card, and today we have a pretty special stream for you. We've actually got 4 developers from State of Decay 2 coming together to play co-op in their respective houses because we're not allowed to leave. So let me introduce you to these folks. Looks like we're starting with Erin Anderson. Hello, Erin.
Hi, it's nice to see you guys. I'm Erin, lead producer for State of Decay 2.
Erin's in a unique situation because her game was the wrong version and we couldn't get the update, so she's downloading right now. She might be a little bit late joining us.
In the meantime, though, I'll be commenting and chatting with you guys on the chat, so as you're commenting, I'll probably be answering more than others as they're playing, so I'll be handling that.
Yeah, we might be a little bit better reading the chat for just about 10 minutes while Erin's doing that job. Brant, you want to show up and say hi?
Hello.
So we're using the magic of Google Hangouts to determine whose face is on the screen at any time, so it's going to be based on who's talking. Oh, wait, I've got the wrong name on you. You're Brant. So there you go. There's Brant Fitzgerald. You guys know him. All know him. And then we've got Anna Lovelace. Anna, you want to say hi?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, here's your name tag anyway. You guys are meeting...
I'm a programmer on State of Decay 2.
Yeah. You folks are meeting Anna Lovelace for the first time. She's a software engineer who just barely joined our team and was pretty instrumental in getting the Steam version out to you folks. So we're all grateful that she's here. And we're also grateful that 3 of us have managed to get into the game. So here's me, Brant, and MX Puria here. That's Anna.
I feel like you're calling me out here. Like,
sorry, it is not Erin's fault. This is a technical difficulty that she has no control over, and she's doing everything she can to get into the game.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm sure no one in our chat can believe that there are any multiplayer issues with State of Decay 2.
No way. We don't give the perfect multiplayer setup. It's fine.
All right, so...
William Clark, thank you for noticing my fantastic art in the back. I don't know if you can see it right now, but...
Oh, what is that?
It's every 80s pop art thing you can possibly imagine all crammed into one thing.
I'm impressed that they can see it that well.
So I'm being told that my lamps are pointing directly into the camera, but those are actually ceiling-mounted lights that I can't do anything about.
So not everyone has fancy backgrounds like Erin and I have. So
yeah, we're kind of legit. Yeah. I did this so that I could, me and Geoffrey could kind of sync up,
Yeah, and Andy had one last week too, and so we're trendsetters here at the lab. So I grabbed the same community that we sort of accidentally started playing in a few weeks ago during the launch, and I was hoping that, because I've just moved into the Dread Zone, because nobody wants to watch us play Standard in multiplayer, so we've got these, 7 Plague Hearts? I'm hoping you folks can help me take them out. First, I need to equip myself properly.
Yeah,
Old Man Shane, I totally agree. He said, she'll show up when you need her the most, and she'll save your butts from a Juggernaut. That is so true. I'm just waiting to come in until I can just save you from everything.
All right, so I'm going to grab myself some... there we go, some distractions. Though, actually, wait. In Dread Zone, is it just Nightmare where distractions don't actually grab all the zombie aggro, or does Dread Zone also have them not grab all the zombie aggro? And now I'm not sure. We're gonna have to find out. All right, so you folks ready to pile up into this car? I'll take that as a yes.
So I'm traveling pretty light. This is a fairly new character. I've got like 30 shots on my gun and 1 grenade.
And this is actually, for you, this is one of your first experiences in multiplayer, isn't it? Aside from testing at the office, right?
Yeah, that's right. I've mostly played the game solo.
So, which is usually how I play too, and so we're both a little bit, like, slightly multiplayer noobs. Oh, man, you know what? We're here for Plague Hearts, but there's an infestation right here. I feel like we should probably take care of the infestation while we're around.
A good place to stop with ferals about.
Oh, wait, there are ferals about?
You didn't hear the feral screaming?
No, I can actually barely hear the game because the mix that we're sending to the audience is the mix that I'm listening to. So we usually like to make our voices louder, which means that I would have to be deafened by you folks.
Okay, I got the feral.
Oh, okay, thanks, Brett. I'm sorry I didn't catch it on camera. Okay, I think we're taken care of here, so let's... Oh, nope. Still more
Sure,
zombies.
except me, yeah. Leave me
Oh,
alone.
hey, Juggernaut!
Oh, hello.
Well, I played Juggernaut, in fact.
Killer Ninja says, when's the new update? It's going to be in April, so next month.
Yeah, so we have one that just barely came out, the 15.1. Whoa! Oh, somebody dropped a mine. Nice. The 15.1 update. It's just a hotfix. No! Put my Brant down!
Oh,
Put my Brant down!
no. Goodbye. You needed me.
Exactly. Oh, wow, there's another zombie on me. No! No, stop!
I'm at 80%, goddammit. Hold on.
Oh, this thing will just take infinite damage. Nice dodge.
Alright,
Oh, Brant, you got him? Yes!
Inside the plague cloud.
Well done. Okay, so I'm like almost out of bullets now. So this is a great way to start.
Yeah, everything's totally under control.
Yeah, no, we're doing great.
I think this is what happens when you don't have the producer with you. It's just stuff's out of control.
So I don't remember well enough where the good outposts here are. I haven't really learned this map yet. I really want to get power and water, and so if we see a power and water place, or you know where one is, point it out to me.
How much influence do you have?
Huh?
How much influence do you have?
Oh, you know what? I probably don't have enough yet. We need to kill some plague hearts first. I was just thinking I need an outpost so I can grab some more inventory on the way, but...
You need 3,000 influence to get power and water.
Well, screw that crap. We're not doing that yet. Let's kill some plague hearts and see how much influence we can get. So, you see my marker there?
Are we going to this plague heart?
Let's go to the nearest plague heart, yeah, which I think is the one I've marked. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, no, there's a different one that's actually better. I'm going to mark a different one.
That's the one I was going to because it's better.
It is better. You're right. It's absolutely better.
Now, I've got remote bombs, so I'll run in and drop them.
Okay, that sounds good. And should I... Okay, let's find out what happens with distractions in the Dread Zone. So I'm just going to throw a firework down there.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, I'm getting out of the hole. Okay. Ah! Okay. Here. Should I throw in some more grenades? I've got grenades.
Oh, Feral! Oh, God!
I got some grenades
going in. You're just gonna leave Brant in there on his own like that?
Oh, God.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, God.
Oh, crap! Feral got me. Never mind, that was a bad plan. Brant! I should never have abandoned you with this monster.
Oh, things are about to happen.
Oh, yikes, they sure did. Oh, yes! They did happen. I'm on fire now! No! I think? Wait, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just panicking. That's what I'm doing. I'm panicking.
Did we get that? Oh, no,
we got the plague heart. We got the plague heart. Now I just need to get away from this feral. Oh, did you knock him off the edge? Oh, get away from me. Whoa, he's pushing the car around. No, wait, no, you're moving the car.
Looks like I'm empty.
Oh, great, I'm empty. Okay. Did we get him? I think we got him. Somebody got him. It wasn't me.
Yeah, we got him.
Ugh. Okay. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, I'm literally tired. What? I barely used this character. Why is this character tired? That doesn't make any sense.
You gotta build up their stamina, Geoffrey.
I guess so. Oh, I just switched to this character.
Oh,
you know what? No, we were hanging out before the stream for a long time, and this character got tired. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so...
I feel like this is all going really great. Like, you know.
All right, so while we are... So, I should mention one thing. So, Henry Goffin pointed out to me before we started the stream that we actually left something off the patch notes for Juggernaut Edition. And we're not really displaying it here right now, but we actually did make some changes to follower AI. So, in case you guys might have noticed, your characters that your AI followers should now actually be a little bit more useful in combat. They should actually use their guns occasionally, and they should do a better job of avoiding taking a bunch of damage. So we definitely have not fixed all of the problems with follower AI, But we figured we should point that out because, you know, we want you folks to know that we've heard a lot of your the bad experiences that you've described with follower AI, and we've taken them seriously. And so we wanted you folks to know that we put some work into that, and we are still working on it. That's still something on our list to keep working on. We're not done. So that was I should just say that while we're in a little bit of a break here, so that you guys know what's going on. I'm feeling genuinely like I should claim this outpost, if I've got the influence. How much do outposts cost? In
The house is only a couple hundred.
Okay, so I might be able to pull this off. I just realized wait, where's this last room? Okay, I think we're explored now. And oh no, Anna. Brant.
Remember
everyone.
The dodge button, Geoffrey. The dodge button gets you past people.
Okay, good. You play a lot more multiplayer than I do. Okay, so we've got an outpost now, so if anybody wants to swap any equipment, go nuts.
Well, I'm dropping everything I picked up.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm going to drop this extra weapon I don't need. This extra weapon I don't need. I should actually look at my real screen because it's way easier to read. And then let's grab more bullets for this gun. Were those the wrong bullets? Did I just grab 762. Whoops. All right, let's grab some 5.56, which is actually what you load into this gun. Okay, I've got all the rest of my 5.56, and I should... Let's actually... Oh, wait, I've just loaded up... That was stupid. Hold on. Let's put some of this stuff back, because I need to switch characters. So I am going to switch to a character who is not exhausted. Oh, you know what I should do? I should match Anna. We should absolutely match. Alright, so I'm going to open this supply locker, grab the bullets I just set aside, and grab the explosives.
I will fix the car and pick up all your garbage that I left on the floor.
Okay, I just barely, okay. Ooh, burnt umber, that is a good color. Yeah, that's, I've already filled up my inventory, so no, I'm not doing that. There we go. Okay, great. I think it's time to kill something new. What do you say?
No one says anything.
Yeah, no. We're all just too intensely focused.
What did you just ask? I was looking at chat.
That's fine. You're doing better than me. My chat always, for some reason, something about the Restream chat client that I use.
It's just down the street.
Yeah, it's like right through the yards is where it is. Woohoo!
So sick of plague zombies.
All right. Oh man, they took over the tavern. No! We gotta have our bar back. You got any more of those
Yeah.
mines?
I'm on it.
Okay. Brant's on it. I think it's in the tiny room on the left.
Yeah, because I'm the idiot who put it back here.
You only have yourself to blame.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna throw in a couple of, wait, did you already take it out? Nope, oh, it's
No.
still there. Alright, I'm gonna throw in a couple of pipe bombs. Oh no! No! Oh! No!
Hello, there's a horde coming in.
Sweet. Oh no,
Oh.
there we go, that's way better.
Oh, better. Ouch.
We're just on fire today, literally. I mean, at least all the zombies are on fire too? Take that, my big saw blade sword. Yeah, die. Exactly. Oh, bloater. Okay, I'm just gonna only shoot exclusively behind the bloater's head. I'm having trouble keeping up with the chat, partly just because I have to manually scroll it each time. I need to send some feedback to Restream. And oh, hey! Looks like Brant just basically soloed it. That's great. The rest of us were just sort of dealing with stuff. Anything important here? Yeah, we're good. I'll come back for all this stuff later. It'll be fine. All right, more plague hearts. I wonder if we can nail them all before the stream is over.
Why would you leave this? Geoffrey, come
What?
on.
What? What did I leave?
You left some important stuff in here. I will carry it. I will bear your burden.
What? You put it in the back of the car. Put it in the back of the car. It'll be fine. I just my inventory is completely filled with pipe bombs and bullets right now, so I can't really carry a lot of stuff. I don't usually play on the Dread Zone. I'm kind of a standard player, so I'm intimidated and I feel like I need to over-equip. Hey, wait, oh, do we have multiple cars now?
Yeah, I jumped that one backwards off the cliff that you guys all missed.
Nice. All right, well, where's the next closest one? I think let's start by going west. Whenever you're ready. You want to all get in this one? All right. So
yeah, I don't want to error 3 this quickly by driving multiple cars around.
Okay, so I'm going to go turn left on the smaller road. Hey, zombies. Let's just murder these guys for fun. Oh, wait, no, it's a Dread Zone. You can't just do that. I'm an idiot.
Fixed the car.
I'm an idiot. Oh, what's wrong with me?
I just fixed that.
I'm just demonstrating the features of Dread Zone to new players. We've got a lot of new players who need to learn that in the Dread Zone, your cars are made out of paper mache.
That you're gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you teach them how to turn on the headlights?
There you
Thank
go.
you.
That is up on the D-pad now, by the way, for all you folks who are used to the old method. Sorry, Brant. Totally missed with that door. I think this is the way to go.
Yep.
Cool. Brant can check the map for you. You're the navigator, Brant. I am the robot played by Paul Rubens.
Take a left on the street when we get to it.
All
Or
right.
a right. Sorry, a right.
A right on the street. Okay.
And then left.
So go up here and then left on the next to the space
Yep.
for lease
Take
sign.
this one. Yep.
All right, up this way. This really does feel like driving with somebody who has a map. That's actually kind of cool. It's not one of the pieces of verisimilitude that we were expecting to create with this game, but I'll take it. Looks like it's... Oh, yeah, I can see it. It's inside the house. It's coming from inside the house.
Is it bad that I'm like 2/3 infected right now?
A little
Not
bit.
yet. It's only about 2/3 bad. And so we have a video from a community member to show a little bit later. That here, want me to throw some pipe? Oh, no, you can go and do your thing first.
No, I don't have anything more to blow it up. So
Okay, I'm gonna throw like 9 pipe bombs in there. Do pipe bombs blow each other up? Nice.
No.
There we go.
Oh, we got a feral.
What?
I got him.
You sure did. So this is why you bring Brant Fitzgerald with you. There's just problems are just taken care of immediately.
Nope. Anybody who's played with me
Oh, get off.
knows that I'm one big problem starter, not a problem solver.
So, okay. Oh, my inventory. That cleared a lot of my inventory out, actually. I should probably grab some things now that I've used, like, 6 bombs on that. Okay, so we got a Dillinger pattern in 1911. That's pretty good. Oh, toolkits. Definitely need the toolkits. Yeah, that's what I'm grabbing. Let me go fix that car. No! Okay, here we go. Do.
And by the way, pro tip, if you get the newer, like the upgraded close quarters weapons, like the K-bar and some of the newer ones that we've added,
Yep.
those are actually worth something for trade. So don't
Don't
leave
just throw
those
them
out.
away. I
Don't throw them away.
usually trade that stuff in for like an entire part, and I feel pretty good about it.
No, not for breaking
Not for
down.
salvaging, for actually selling, right?
Yeah, you take them to a trade partner, and they'll give you like 40 influence.
I feel like we should clean cars when we repair them, because this is just disgusting. Okay, the car is all fixed up. I'm not going to run it through any entire hordes, I promise.
The other problem I have now is that my character is almost entirely fatigued.
You can switch if you want to head back to the
Let's
outpost.
Go to an outpost or back to the base.
Or what? Okay, let's Do you want to just drive back to the base, or do you want to go? Can we claim another outpost? How much influence? We have 150 parts. Wait, that's parts. Influence. We got lots of influence. Do we want to just claim some arbitrary outpost like right here and let you switch characters and stuff?
I mean, sure.
Wait, let's stand next to each other though. I mean, check us out though. We got like the same Karen hair and the same. We're pretty good. These are not exactly the same. We're pretty close. We look like we're in the same gang together. So, Brant's the odd woman out here.
I'm always the odd woman out.
Just always. Story of your life. How's your install going, Erin?
Oh, it finished a while ago, but it still doesn't work.
I am so sorry. That is just miserable.
It won't go to 15.1. I don't know why.
Oh, that's so
I've tried
strange.
everything.
So, so if Erin didn't work for the same company, I would suggest she should go to support.stateofdecay.com, which is where you go if you're having technical issues and need somebody to help you solve them. Now, we are a little bit backed up right now, but we're slowly catching up with the wave of new people who got Juggernaut. But yeah, just wanted to point that out, that if you're having problems and you're new to the game and you don't know yet, support.stateofdecay.com is where you go with your technical issues. Yeah, let's claim this outpost. Just because.
Location is secure, guys.
All right, so Anna can swap characters if she wants to, and we can start funneling things into our inventories.
Not in this house.
Let's see here. Send that home. I have more bullets than I thought I had. Did I just pick up a bunch of extra bullets without noticing? I'm gonna grab more pipe bombs.
I'm gonna drop you a bunch of crap that I picked up because this is your game, not mine.
Okay, I appreciate it. I mean, this is kind of our game. This is my save game that I use when we're streaming exclusively. So you can feel free to siphon anything out of this game that you want.
So just for the record, I'm taking the opposite strategy. Everything goes into my inventory and you'll never see it again.
That is completely fine. You can switch characters as often as you want to fill up their inventories with our garbage, and that is completely okay with me. Oh, so SXO6 Maze 1 suggested that we should have a new auto shop ability to wash the car, which would give us plus 10 morale in addition to actually changing the appearance of the car. That's a great idea.
I would love doing something like that. It'd be really cool.
Or we should just give you a hose gun. A super soaker.
Again.
That's probably a little too much. Nobody wants a hose minigame. Anything in here that I want? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use a K-bar. I'm gonna switch over to the K-bar. Drop that garbage chef's knife. Ooh, and a better hiking pack. Neon green hiking pack. See, backpacks are a lot more attractive when you find them in containers now that they say their colors in their names. Somebody was very clever to do that. Oh, hey, look at this. Are you fixing this garbage car, Brant?
This sweet car? Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's currently a garbage car. Oh, look, you made it a sweet car.
Look at that.
That is actually pretty nice. Better than I expected. Do we want to switch cars?
No, I'm gonna test the boundaries of our multiplayer and drive after you.
It would really serve us right if we got error 3s and messed up our co-op experience right now.
Please, no.
Okay, so next place, southeast, I guess, huh? So back down the road and turn right.
Really,
race you there, Brant.
When I turned around, I saw a million red eyes in the darkness. So
Sweet.
let's leave.
Oh, no.
That seems like the direction you should go.
Brant. Oh! Brant's got the faster car, but maybe he'll smash into a Juggernaut or something. Let's go. Now try not to tether out, Brant.
Oh no!
Well, oh! We'll just
No, don't leave me! Don't leave me!
I'm here. Get in.
Oh God!
No. Oh no, you can get in, Brant. You can get in. It's fine.
Jeez.
No, it's okay. Oh no. Why are you being helpful? Anna? Trying to do that joke. Okay, here we go.
You know, it's feeling less and less like a joke.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. Welcome to multiplayer. Okay.
Oh, look at that sweet car!
What?
Oh
What car?
no!
What car are you talking about? Oh,
I aired out.
Ranger car. Yeah, no, that is worth checking out.
I
Yeah.
will have to rejoin you.
Oh wait, did I just lose everybody?
Yeah, it looks like maybe.
Whoa,
internet-
we did. Did you guys just error out of the game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa, well, like
Whoa.
I said, that is kind of what we deserve. Okay, cool.
Quit driving around so fast in cars.
I know, right? Who does that?
Gonna speed down the roadway like you own it.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to hold the fort right here. I'm waiting for folks to come back.
You've got to re-invite me.
Oh, okay. Let me get in a car to do that then. Let's see how quickly I can re-invite you. Oh no, I got a zombie attacking me. Hold on. I got a whole bunch of zombies attacking me. I need to go find a place to hang out where I'm a little safer.
Get in the Ranger. Get in the Ranger.
Okay, hold on. Get in the Ranger, and then we're gonna drive away, covered in zombies. Hey,
Bye-bye.
hey, start the engine, you idiot! Oh, it's out of gas. Okay, fine. Everything's cool.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's
Oh,
fine.
oh, come on! Oh, what is up?
Yeah, we're one step away from hoofing it.
We are one step away from hoofing it. This is going very, very badly. Oh no! Oh no! Get out! Okay. Looks like Brant's back. I'm gonna get on top of a car. Brant, we are carless right now. I'm going to get up here with Brant having my back, and I'm gonna go and invite.
I'm not gonna have your back. I'm gonna go get us a car.
Okay, you go get us a car. There might be some gas in the back of that truck that you can go and put in the Ranger. Let me quickly switch over to... What am I switching over to? Let's switch over to this mode right here. Oh, that went really weird, actually. I'm not going to show that at all. That's just terrible. Never mind, I'm not going to do that. I just don't want to... yes, I got to switch over to something because I don't want to just put a bunch of my friends' gamer tags up on the internet while I'm hunting for Anna. Oh, this says I only have one friend online. What? Was maybe the problem's on my end? That's really strange.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, I know. That's really odd. Maybe, like, everything broke all at once. Oh, yeah, so, Anna, it's saying that you're offline, but I'm going to send you an invite to the game anyway.
It'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that, Anna?
It totally worked.
It worked?
Yeah, I'm joining.
Okay, cool. Then I will switch back to this mode. Okay, everything's going to be fine. We had a little bit of a technical apocalypse, but that's okay.
Oh no.
But the bear says everything's all right.
I ran the wrong way.
Where are you, Brant? Oh, you are completely the wrong... You know what? Why don't we should just meet up at that plague heart.
Just meet at the plague heart.
Yeah. Or let me go check out my car. It was destroyed. It's got some gas in it. I think I can run it back to that Ranger. I mean, sorry, back to the Ranger car. And we'll be able to catch up with you. So we'll grab the gas. Annie, you want to come with me? So there...
I feel that I have no choice.
There is a Ranger SUV up ahead. and we've got gas for it. See, this feels like a zombie apocalypse scenario. This feels like we have to walk in the dark to get up to our car. So, during this relaxing time during the stream, what are you folks watching? Are you guys binging any worthy content that we can tell our followers about? I know that Erin has been watching a particular documentary that has been exciting.
Tiger King.
Tiger King. So, what do you like about Tiger King?
I like that every episode is a new level of kind of fucked. Like, you start it kind of fucked up, and then each episode just somehow enhances on it until you're in this tower of psychosis, and it's really fucking awesome.
Drive, Anna, drive!
What? How did I get in the driver's seat?
You automatically get in the driver's seat if you're the first one in.
Right.
If you want to get out, we can try again.
Sure, you drive.
All right, here we go. Do. That was actually a controversial decision when we were first putting cars together, like whether or not we were gonna shove people into the front seat or not. We went back and forth a lot on that one. Brant! Oh, I hear a sound. I hear a bad sound. Let's keep moving. Do. Wait, where do I turn? Oh, right here. There we go. Okay, let's just not hit those with this car.
Oh boy.
But I'm sure they're going to enjoy participating in the festivities.
Are you trying to train every horde on the map onto us?
Yes, that is the plan.
We have 2 hordes incoming.
Yeah, no, this is fine. I got him. Oh! I tried to kill steal and I was punished.
So of all the apocalypses, this isn't the one that I was expecting, like to be sitting here at home, like confined.
Yeah, exactly.
Sickness.
Do you have any advice for people to survive this?
Oh my god. No, I don't.
Yeah, I feel like I'm barely handling myself.
Yeah, play every video game. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of like plague-themed video games. A Plague Tale: Innocence so far is actually my favorite. If you're into really, really weird stuff, Pathologic 2 is also about plagues.
Okay, now I'm in a burning house with the feral.
Yeah, no, it's fine. The feral's gone. Oh, what? Something's attacking me. Something snuck in the window behind me. Oh, good. Okay, Plague Heart destroyed. We're fine now, except for all the zombies that weren't killed. Ah! I'll take you all on, exactly. Ugh.
Okay, we're gonna need to go either back to base or to an outpost because my girl's tired.
Well, we are at it's about 3:34. We got 10 minutes until we were gonna go and talk about like patch notes and community spotlight and stuff. So yeah, let's start heading back and see if there's any more trouble we can get into on the way home. All these responsible people trying to scavenge the house. Pfft. I'm just like, let's go! Get in the car!
Fine.
No, that's okay. You take your time. It's all right. I just slaved to get this car for our family, but whatever. You can just not appreciate me.
So my advice to survive this quarantine situation is to first live a life of desperate social isolation to prepare yourself.
Yes.
Exactly. When social distancing measures are put into effect, it has absolutely zero effect on your life.
So someone who has like 4 kids living in his house, social isolation for me is almost the opposite of what it is for like folks who are single, because like I actually have more constant exposure to people than I normally have. Like usually I've got like a commute or just like walking from the bus to work where I'm just alone and can sort of like be there with my own thoughts. Now I have none of that. It is just people all the time, which I love my kids. They're awesome, but it's weird. Like these sort of like personal needs where it's like sometimes I just need a certain amount of alone time, and it can be and that can actually be challenging too. Like either getting too little or too much alone time. It's like there's this weird balance that you have to strike, right?
I've been practicing social distancing for a while, except I've been calling it trying to date in my 40s.
By the way, if you follow Brant's Twitter, it's all great content like that about dating in your 40s.
A lot of it is, yes.
It's that, and also a lot of great links to people that he plays with doing awesome things in State of Decay too.
See, I'm kind of the opposite of Anna. Like, I am not prepared for being here this much, like, by myself. Oh, man, it's too much. I'm such a social person since I'm the producer, so normally I'm, like, bossing a bunch of people around all day, so now I'm just like, what do I do? Like...
Yeah, I mean, luckily we have Google Hangouts and Zoom that allow us to let you do at least some bossing around, not in person. Is virtual bossing like different, like psychologically for you than like
Yeah, it kind of is. Like not that I am particularly
I got a feral on me.
But...
Sorry to interrupt you, Erin, but I'm getting murdered. There we go. That's how that works. Oh, I think we've attracted a horde though with all of our gunshots.
So I was exaggerating a little bit. I actually really miss being at work with all my coworkers. It's hard to work from home and only have chat heads on a video call all the time.
Yeah, and it can be. It's interesting too because like it's different. Like with video chat, it's like you have to schedule it, right? Like we have an open office at work, which a lot of folks don't love when it comes to trying to be individually productive. But the benefit of an open office is you can just sort of randomly engage in conversations that are happening around you. You can be really aware of what's going on. You can, feel like you're never missing out because if there's going to be a conversation about something, it'll happen somewhere near you and you'll probably notice. And you end up with sort of like this extra fear of missing out when all of the meetings have to be like carefully set up and scheduled and you can't just sort of like stumble into conversations. Like my role on the team is very much about trying to be sort of aware of everything that's going on and catching potential, opportunities to make things work better together, that sort of thing. And when I'm not around all of these casual conversations, it can make it a lot harder. We have to like kind of force ourselves to have more of our conversations in public on Slack and stuff like that, because otherwise we'll just miss a lot of stuff.
Juggernaut.
Oh, where? Bandaging myself up real quick and I'll come help you. Oh, hi.
We do have the parrot emojis in our Slack feeds all day, every day. Thanks for bringing it up.
There you go. You get to see the soles of those awesome shoes right at the end. Ah, more zombies. Careful. Anna, look out behind you. Now, by the way, I realize that my gunshots were not going to be killing the zombies that I was firing at. But they did slow them down, so they didn't get on Anna as fast as they otherwise would have. Oh,
it was
that
really
was
tough
savage.
call. I trusted you.
Just firing right over your shoulder. In real life, I think you should panic if someone starts pointing a gun at you. Another thing you learn from Tiger King, surprisingly. There was a moment that took me completely by surprise in that show that I don't want to spoil, but holy crap.
I'm gonna do what I always do and ignore like whatever the latest pop culture thing is until about 8 years from now, when I will come on stream and say, "Hey, I just watched this cool show called Tiger King."
Yeah.
What did you think of the finale of Star Trek: The Next Generation, Brant?
I haven't even started it yet.
So I've just started watching Star Trek Discovery Season 2, which is interesting. But I'm sort of doing that as sort of like paying my dues before I watch Picard. Picard is the one that everyone's telling me I should actually really watch because I'll get super into it. But I kind of had to wait until CBS All Access did their like 30 days free thing before I could jump into it, because I just don't feel like I can't pay for a streaming service for one show. I kind of have to, yeah.
Disney Plus.
There you go. All right, so it's 3:41. So we're at the base. I don't know if we can go out and get. Why don't we take a quick break here? Can you guys just make sure that my character isn't murdered while I go through some of these patch notes?
Yeah. Okay.
Because we should. Okay, so for those of you who might not have noticed, we just did a hotfix update to the Juggernaut Edition, and let's see here. And so it's one of those updates where we didn't just like all of the changes and all of the improvements we've been working on steadily over the past, basically ever since we branched the Juggernaut version of the game. We didn't pull all of that stuff in yet. That big update is waiting for April. But we did do a couple of small things we felt like would really be important to help players who have just downloaded the Juggernaut Edition. So to quickly go over these things, the first one, localization. We completed the process of localizing all text in the game for players who read simplified Chinese, including dialogue subtitles. So this is really important to us because we realized when we put our Steam page up that a huge chunk of the interest in our game on Steam was from China. And our game was originally not localized into simplified Chinese. And so we started a rush job of trying to get as much of the text translated as we possibly could. And we ended up getting almost all of the way there when we released the Juggernaut Edition. And so the 15.1 hotfix puts the rest of the work into it. So now it's not just the UI text that's in simplified Chinese, but also all of the subtitles for all the dialogue, which is a much bigger chunk. So hopefully our Chinese players will appreciate that and feel like they're getting the full service that all the other non-English speaking languages got. On the gameplay side, characters whose maximum stamina has dropped to 0 no longer act as if they have full stamina, which is just some kind of little math problem that we had in there. And similarly, characters who they no longer stutter when moving left to right when performance dips. So sometimes, like if you had a little frame rate dip for a second, your character would start moving around erratically, and that no longer happens. Settings. So we fixed a problem that caused existing owners of State of Decay to end up with both flashlight and crouch accidentally bound to clicking the left stick on controller. Our goal was, when we changed the controls, to leave them exactly the same for everyone who had already been playing the game, but we missed one spot, and that was basically we mapped crouch to your left to clicking your left stick, even though you already had flashlight on there if you had the legacy control scheme. And so now that is fixed. So if you are a new player, if you're an old player of the game who's coming in now, you won't have that problem. And similarly, if you just didn't touch any of the settings and you just were living with that problem, it should be fixed for you too. Now, if you did manually fix it or change it or mess around with your controls, it's possible you still have issues. And so the thing you should do if you still have issues, you've got a couple of options here. You should open up settings. It's just a game only here. You should go down to controls, and you got a couple of options. You can either manually remap the controls, which can allow you to basically make your own combination of all of the options yourself. And also, one of their other patch notes are that we made it possible to manually rebind Interact and Quick Finisher to the same button. Originally, we were the only ones who could map it to that, and if you changed anything, you couldn't go back to it. So now you can put Quick Finisher and Interact on the same button manually, and that will still work. But yeah, anyway, you can go here, you can make manual changes, or you can hit revert control settings to defaults. If you do that, you're going to get the new control scheme that we made specifically for new players to make it easier for them to learn the game. And so that might not be your preference if you've been playing the game for a long time and you've got a bunch of habits. I've been able to convert over pretty easily, though. So, hey, are you... So I got a zombie right over my shoulder. Thank you, Anna. So anyway, so that's what you can do there. Also in settings, we added support for ultra-wide 21:9 resolutions to the video settings dropdown. So if you've got one of those fancy newfangled monitors, the game now supports your resolutions. Basically, it'll detect what resolutions you can support, and it will try to support those. It won't necessarily be as dependent on a standard list.
Better be careful.
And then on the mission side, we had 2 issues with the Prescott Fire Station. It had... let's see, yeah, its workshop and its fighting gym weren't working for satisfying mission objectives, so we fixed that. So now the workshop and the fighting gym now count as a normal workshop and fighting gym for missions. So if a mission tells you need to complete a workshop or you need to complete a fighting gym, you can do it. This is a big one for people who play Daybreak. Prestige. So we changed the cap on Prestige. Let me see, I don't know if you can actually see it here, but yeah. So the cap on Prestige, which is that 7693 number up there. Originally, it was capped at 99.99, and we raised it by a digit, so it was 99.99.9, or whatever. It was up near 100,000. But the problem was Daybreak didn't realize it, and so Daybreak was still not giving you any more prestige above that original number. And so now we've moved the cap everywhere. So now you can get all the way up to almost 100,000 prestige. And let's see here, other stuff. On the technical side, we fixed some excessive minutes-long load times that sometimes occurred on faster PCs. Usually you think that you'll need to test on slower PCs to find long load times, but actually we had a different problem, and that's been fixed now. We fixed a potential crash that was happening on the legacy pool in the main menu. We fixed an error that could occur when you were exiting the multiplayer menu in the Steam version of the game. And then lastly, second to last, we fixed a range of minor audio issues. There's a pretty long list of specific ones that were done, but basically it was just a lot of like ambient and background audio, subtle stuff that got better in 15.1. And we also made sure that the music was long enough for the credits. We hadn't synced them up. We'd sort of missed a step there, and so we got the music synced up with the credits. And speaking of credits, the most important thing on this list is Anna Lovelace is now in the credits of the game, which was not the case when we first shipped, because Anna was the last person to join our team before we shipped Juggernaut, and we totally missed her. And so we're glad that we caught that. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for everything that you did. And
I'm just happy to be here.
So now you are properly recognized. And that's it. Those are the 15.1 updates. So another thing that we wanted to do real quick is a community spotlight. So this is something we used to do a while ago, and it took a lot of time. When we were working on late Juggernaut, it took a long time for me to set up these community spotlights, and so we ended up stopping doing them because I needed to do a lot of Juggernaut work. But we're starting to bring it back a little bit on a smaller scale, and so we've got 3 things that we want to show you today in Community Spotlight. So I gave links. The other folks, the other guests here, are not going to be able to see it here on the screen immediately, but I did share links with them in Slack, so hopefully you had a chance to look at it. But the first one we want to share is from someone named Manta's Rule on Reddit. So Manta's Rule made some cookies. So this doesn't look like it's a State of Decay type thing, right? It's just some cookies and a drink. It looks kind of nice. There's an Xbox controller next to it. But the big deal is that Manta's Rule got the recipe from State of Decay. This is Mom's chocolate chip cookies, a recipe that you can pick up from one of the small like notes that you find while scavenging. And this is actually Andy Collins's mother's chocolate chip cookie recipe. So. So it's kind of interesting. Like now her cookies have been preserved in this game, and people can go out there and can learn how to make her cookies. And Manta's Rule said that they actually tasted pretty good. So yeah. So thank you for doing that, Manta's Rule. I think Andy was very amused by this, and I'm glad the cookies were good.
Hey Geoffrey, real quick.
Yeah.
In monitoring chat, I've seen a couple questions. One is, yes, we do monitor chat, and
yeah,
but more importantly, someone was asking about their Steam game. You can play with people on other platforms while you have Steam, but you cannot transfer your Xbox save to your Steam game.
Yes, that is true. So there are a few things that transfer over, things that basically are account wide and only go up. Things like your wait, no, it wasn't prestige because I think that can be spent on a community basis. But the things like your achievements do transfer over. Outfits that you've unlocked, I think, and bounties you've completed, I think those transfer over. Stuff like that's kept on the account level transfers over. But the data for each of your individual communities does not transfer over from between Steam and Xbox versions of the game. But yeah, but you can. There is multiplayer crossplay though, and so that was a big deal, and so we're glad that works. And we actually owe a lot to Anna Lovelace for making that possible. So
yay.
The next community spotlight thing, this is going to be Alexi DeLuc. So Alexi DeLuc has put together a team of badass women. They said, my community of survivors with 8 badass girls is coming along real well. Word of advice, don't mess with these girls. And so my favorite part of looking at this was going through all of these names that these people have. There's one of them named Frosty, which I thought was really good. We got Catfish. Catfish is even dressed her up as like I don't know. You could sort of imagine that was a catfish outfit. So we wanted to thank Alexi for sharing this. We love it when people share their communities and their characters with us. And then the last one. This one was probably my absolute favorite thing that I saw this week from a player of State of Decay. This is from English Bull. A couple of you might know what's coming here. So English Bull was, I believe, playing a Nightmare and got a character infected. And it was a pretty valuable character, and so he's rushing to get them fixed. He's driving as fast as humanly possible. Zombie attacks the car. Off a cliff. Keep moving. And look at 17 seconds, 16, 15, 14. This character is about to die. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 seconds! With 8 seconds to spare, we have been cured. That was such a close call. I couldn't believe it. So we had to share that. Thank you, English Bull, for sharing that online. That was awesome. English
Bull is OG. He's been around forever, too.
Yeah, I've known that name for a really long time. So, okay.
I was watching Sheriff Eli play the other day, and he had the exact same thing. He, was not paying attention, and then he had this guy checked into the hospital, and then, had less than 30 seconds left to cure him. No.
Yeah, so I saw that video internally. Was it last week, I think?
Probably, yeah.
It was really cool. I just want to say a lot of the stuff that gets posted, it makes it around the office, and we all check it out.
Yeah, no, we love, especially, there's several people who, like Big Lou and Oddly Lemony who are posting pictures and videos and stuff all the time, and we love paying attention to that stuff. And yeah, we have a lab community channel in our Slack chat at work, and we tend to just post that stuff there whenever we see something cool, and everybody loves it, and there's lots of little party parrot emojis and things like that whenever we see stuff like that. So, okay. Oh, by the way, and Crazy Ed pointed out that was some really nice driving, too. All right, so one thing I have not been doing is paying attention to our Slack, come to think of it, while we were doing this, so I hope we haven't missed too much stuff. The fantastic Mr. Fox has asked us, in multiplayer, can each player get their own booty from the Plague Heart? So I believe that Plague Hearts, they work like other dead bodies, which I think means that is it the host gets first dibs, and then it's just sort of an open inventory, like the back of a car, and anybody can grab stuff.
Yes, that is correct.
So yeah, it would definitely take some. It would have to be kind of a completely new kind of container if everyone could search it but get different loot out of it. So that's an interesting idea. I can see how that would motivate people to want to go on Plague Heart hunts together like we're doing here. So we'll have to think about that. That's an interesting suggestion. Side Chat the Grey has a useful question here for us to answer. Will there be a heavy weapon specialty like swordplay or bladed weapons? So there already is one. It's Powerhouse. So Powerhouse is a cardio specialty. It's not a fighting specialty, but Powerhouse is the specialty you want if you want to specialize with heavy weapons. The original purpose of Powerhouse, the reason it's in the game, was because we thought we were going to ship with heavy weapons, and we put that skill in the game specifically for that purpose. And then we had to make up new things for it to do after we cut heavy weapons from the game. So now that heavy weapons are back, the special moves for heavy weapons, the big advantage you need with them, which is reducing melee stamina costs, that's all on Powerhouse. So definitely, if you've got a character you want to specialize in heavy weapons, give them Powerhouse in their cardio.
Maxi55555 says, Erin, are you guys able to deliver the next update on April 1st? I will not confirm or deny any updates. Specific date. We're going to do one in April. Probably not going to drop one on you on April Fool's Day, though. That seems like a weird joke.
Yeah, especially, well, what we should do is we should promise today. We should confirm that it'll be April 1st, and then the joke is that we don't release one. I'm sure that'll go over really well with the audience.
Yeah.
People love it when we say we're going to do things and we don't.
Post April Fool's Day.
Yeah. See you guys later.
Let's see here. Okay, so Megan pointed out we had a lot of people commenting on how they like this type of stream, that they like us to be playing multiplayer together and just screwing around. So we'll have to keep that in mind. This was kind of an experiment for us, because traditionally when we're doing these streams at the office, we actually have limited places where it's easy for everybody to sort of get into multiplayer together and play on a retail version of the game. And so we haven't done a lot of these multiplayer streams, and usually when we do, it's been a big logistical deal to set it up. But now that we're at home and everybody's kind of got their own Xbox, it might be easier for us to do these more now. So if folks like this, definitely, I mean, don't just, like make comments on the YouTube video when it comes out. Let us know on social media. Maybe this will be a thing we start doing more regularly, just as a team. Let's see here. So somebody had somebody else had a question. Angelic Raising had a question a while back that we missed from a long time ago. But they said they haven't played multiplayer, and they were curious how multiplayer worked. Whether you are borrowing a character from the host, or if you bring your own character into the game. So there's actually been a lot of discussion in our community about how multiplayer should work in the game. There are a lot of folks who really wish that you could share a community with other people. And we've taken that to heart. And it would be a very different model. And so we're thinking about whether or not that's a thing we would consider for an update to State of Decay 2 sometime in the future, or if it's something we would have to just take under advisement for later on in the franchise. But we have heard that concern, and we understand it. I think the reason why we went with the model we went with, which is the host is the one who is playing the game with their community, and everyone else is visiting and bringing outsiders from their own communities into the game. And so you get the sense that you're visiting somebody else, but you're not really playing together in the same community. And we went with that mostly because we didn't want people to be too afraid of multiplayer. We were worried that people would not want to play multiplayer if they thought a bunch of randos could come in, play as their community members, mess up their base, and make a bunch of decisions that they didn't like. We were worried about that, and so we made it so that you could have a fairly non-committal version of multiplayer where everybody has skin in the game, and you're risking your own character, but you're not risking the host's characters. And so that's what we went with, but we've heard so much feedback from people who wanted to have a more sort of connected version of co-op where people are sharing more of the same resources that I don't know, we've recognized around the office that this is definitely something that a lot of people in the audience want. And so I don't know what that's going to mean in terms of the future of the game, whether that's something that maybe you could hope for from a future entry in the franchise, or if there's some way that we can make something like that work in State of Decay. I can't make any promises one way or the other because we just simply don't know. But we've definitely heard the feedback. We know that that's something that a lot of players wanted, so that matters to us. That was my really long-winded answer to that question, and I hope that person who asked the question, eventually either stuck around or eventually watches this later on YouTube. Megan said that she did answer the question herself, when the question first came up, so that's good. Right now I'm just kind of driving aimlessly because we only have like 2 minutes left in the stream. Anybody have any last-minute comments they want to make? I'll take that as a no, or as a streaming delay.
Someone in the chat said that they next time let me play. It's not Geoffrey's fault. It's my fault. I've been.
It's not your fault either. I think it's your.
And it will not update to 15.1.
I think it's the fault of something technical. I don't think it's your fault either.
Yeah, I was talking to Joe about it, and I think it's because I'm actually in the flighting group.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Mine's been on Juggernaut for months. My retail kit's been on Juggernaut for months. So I think it's because I'm on our closed.
Yeah, I just dropped everyone. Well, that was perfect timing. I've just dropped everyone right at the end of the stream. So don't bother coming back. That's fine. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Again. It's great. Another couple of quick questions. Dread Kixadal says, does swordplay or striking specialization still apply to the edged or blunt versions of heavy weapons? So anything on your skill that says this only applies to bladed weapons or to blunt weapons, that won't apply to heavy weapons. Heavy is considered to be a third category that's separate from blunt and bladed. However, the general upgrades, the fact that when you specialized in striking, you're good at knocking things down, and actually, I don't even know if that one's on the list, come to think of it. I don't want to make any specific promises. I'd have to look back at the skills and how they work. But I think there are aspects of those skills that apply universally no matter what weapon you have, and there are some that are very specific to the weapons. And so if you look at the descriptions of the effects of your skills, it'll tell you one way or the other. And if something says it's for bladed weapons or blunt weapons, that doesn't apply to heavy weapons. But if something is just universal looking, then it does. Haha, take that, zombie. Anyway, and so here's what we should end on. The Crazy Ed asks, who made the models in the game? They are great. So the character models in our game are put together from several different folks. We've got first of all, Matt Heiniger scanned the faces of a lot of real people who have really interesting and attractive faces, and so we want to credit those people's parents for getting together and giving them attractive faces, and then Matt for scanning them, and then on top of that, our character artist both of our character artists are very shy people, and so I'm very nervous about sort of like announcing their names on the internet exactly.
Yeah, don't announce the names.
But we have two character artists. One who has been with the company for a very long time, who's built the models from the original State of Decay, and also built sort of the initial models for State of Decay 2. And then we've got another artist who puts together the costumes that the characters wear, which are a huge part of what make the characters look the way they do. And she came up with our crazy Halloween outfits and stuff like that, all of the weird hoodies. That's all her doing, and so they deserve a lot of credit for what makes this game fun, because connecting with your characters is a huge part of this, and the way the characters look are a huge component of that. Anyway, I've got a minute over, so I'm going to you can't really pause the game when you're in multiplayer, so I'm just going to exit the game so I don't panic, and then let's quickly say goodbye to our guests. So Brant, thank you so much for joining us and for being the one who knew what he was doing fighting Plague Hearts. And Anna, do you want to say goodbye?
Yes, I would.
Okay, well, there you are with terrible, terrible artifacts. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, Anna, thank you for coming, and thank you for joining the team. We're glad to have you here, and we can't wait until we can bring you back to talk about some of the new stuff that you're working on, which we can't describe.
It is indescribable.
And then, Erin. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to distract you. Because we've got a little bit of a delay, I'm like rudely interrupting people because I think they're done talking, and then they are absolutely not. Was there anything last you wanted to say, Anna, before we go to Erin?
How about like a non-sarcastic goodbye, everybody? Thanks for coming.
Okay, awesome. And then Erin, you want to say goodbye?
Hi, everybody. Maybe I'll play next time, but I was very happy to be here with you all. It's probably a good thing I wasn't playing, because I would have made Geoffrey and Brant for sure look really bad, because I'm so good.
Absolutely. So. I agree. That would have been exactly what happened.
Goodbye.
I'm going to take exception with that.
All right. Well,
I make myself look bad. Okay. Nobody does a better job at that than I do.
I have just changed away from Brant. There's Brant. Hi, Brant. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so thank you all for coming. We're so glad to have had you, and we're so glad that you're playing the game. And we just owe the fact that we have this amazing job that we can do from home, for instance, during this outbreak, that sort of we find so fulfilling. It's only because you all are playing the game. So we thank you so much, and we will talk to you later.
Bye, everybody.
And so we got 20 more seconds of just staring at this. We're still on the stream, but
our last time off was so awkward. So maybe this is the one that's nice.
I don't know. I feel like I'm just making it more and more awkward as I talk.
That would be breaking tradition. We have to get to a point where something is really, really awkward. Like,
give me enough time on stream, and it will happen.